Hello everybody, welcome back to Blockhood. Today we will be playing the 6th challenge, and as you can see I've already done it. So yeah, we're not going to do it, just kidding. We're going to do it, but the reason why it's been done is because I recorded a bunch, and I played the 6th challenge, and I played the 7th challenge, and I failed miserably on the 7th, but the way it recorded, it didn't actually record anything. It recorded the white screen before the game loads up, and it just stayed on that. So I was a little bit of a piss off because I had like a good solid 40 minutes. I mean, 40 minutes is nothing in the scheme of things, but it did piss me off. So challenge 6, some products may not be able to stay in stores for long. Figure out how to manage your stock, and so create 200 bread and have less than 50 wheat. So as always, we start out with money, and then we can look at our little blocks here: corridor, elevator, and here's where our vast majority of things will be consumed, I suppose. Here we just have like bakery and then like some apartments and stuff like that. We don't really need it too much, like all this other stuff. If we want to use it, we can, but it uses our bread, so whatever. And this is just standard, whatever it is, right? So we're gonna start this off with a little bit of water, as per usual. Let's throw out a little water, throw out a little couple corridors here, because why the heck not? Yeah, start from the edge. Should we start from, like, should we construct this thing over here? I mean, does it matter? Probably not a whole bunch, but this is where we are going to build it. We need electricity for this, so we probably should get on that as well. But we're just gonna try to... Oh, a corner apartment. That's actually different. I didn't know that. I did not actually know that that was different. I guess we could throw a corner apartments down. So we have that, but we need some stuff here that's actually useful. So we're starting on a windmill or a wind turbine. I guess it is technically a windmill according to the game. And now we just need to fill out some leisure and fresh air and stuff like that. So just plop these down here, one off, and here. So everything is looking okay for the most part at this point in time, right? And you're thinking, oh, everything's going up. We got tons of everything that we need, but important things aren't going up fast enough, obviously. So we have organic waste going up and gray water going up. So we can build one of each of these for sure. At least in theory, right? So now we have those built. We'll have a surplus of other things, so we can throw down apartments just to get a higher production of those. And let's throw a small apartment after that. I don't know if it really makes much of a difference switching them up like that, but that is what we're gonna do. So we're creating electricity, but we also could use a biomass generator if we could get enough algae. But it doesn't look like right now we're going to be able to, so this is where you can start throwing some farms down. And it's like, ooh, yes. Do we like to see our fertilizer still going up? Because I think this takes fertilizer, yes. So 2 of those. And then our money is sinking like a freaking rocket ship, so we need to deal with that, right? And then you're like, oh, well, a good way to deal with that is probably a bakery. But since we have that, we need to kind of deal with this shit here. So let's throw some of these down because we need more leisure and fresh air and stuff like that. So it's pretty simple for this part. Just build the tree farm essentially. So we're not making enough wheat, so since we need more wheat, let's put another wheat farm down. And we're still not making enough wheat, and now we should be making just enough wheat. Where is it? Yeah, just enough. So we want more than just enough by a couple. But then we also need more fertilizer. And what makes fertilizer? The anaerobic digester does. So let's drop one of those down. So we need more labor and organic waste. This gives us labor. Throw this guy down here. A couple of these fellas. And then maybe another one of these. So a couple of apartments just to get that back up and going. So this is the bio whatever thingamabobber here, the generator. So this is just like our super power generator. So that should last for as long as we're gonna need it with that problem. So we need more algae. Pretty simple problem to fix. Now that we have that going, more leisure. Our leisure is kind of at an all-time low here. Does the bakery make us money? Yes. But the cafe makes us even more money. So the cafe may be ideal at this point in time. Even though I said, well, you don't really need it. We might. We might actually need it. Is that facing the right direction? No, it is not. Now it should be. So, now that that is facing the right direction, we can go ahead and throw down some leisure areas, some fresh trees. I like having this little tree fence line here, because I think with having buildings, it actually increases it even more. So having like this little fence line of trees is kind of ideal, because they all just boost each other. And you get great boosts of statistics through that. So community is being built. I don't think we use community for anything other than watching on the television. But other than that, we should be okay. So, now that we got that, let's look at our data, whatever. See what this says. It does not look like it has... Hold on. Gotta get my speaker out of the way. It does not look like it's having any problems. As we're looking at this right now, we're just gonna wait for it to tick. And then the decay goes down, and then we'll click on this guy. Oh, no. There. Okay, so that's okay. Production, it's all good. Access is good. Structure, biodiversity, land value, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. All good to go. Let's pull this back up. Bread is at 42. Wheat is going up a little quick. So, what we should do is come in here and plop another bakery down. Oh, that's the zoom in button. Oh, I didn't know that. I accidentally hit that key and learned something. So that's a positive, I suppose. So we can have that, and then throw another one down. So we're supposed to have less than 50 wheat or something like that, right? So money is going up. But we can also counterbalance that. Come over here. Not necessarily counterbalance the money, but counterbalance that the fact that our wheat is going down when we need it to kind of stabilize and stay where it is. Because if we have like this super wheat farm here, we should be generally okay. Like 2 more of these guys, and I should be happy. So right there. So fertilizer is kind of sucking the wind here, but that's why we can make more buildings for free. Yes, so fertilizer would stay stable at 14. I mean, in theory, that could work, but I do not like that. I like having it a little bit higher than what we need it to be. So we need more labor. Which guy is labor? This guy is labor. Small apartment is labor. And we'll just drop one of these fellas down here. One of these fellas down here. Okay, so apparently a shit ton of these fellas. Because I don't want to fail this now. So our labor is at -3. Now it's back up. Our water's going down, but I don't care about that right now, just because of the fact that we have such a surplus of it that we can get away with it just for the time being. We have too much wheat, obviously. Okay, so everything is looking generally okay, except for our leisure, which is fairly simple to take care of if you just throw one of these fellas down here. Oh, sorry. I lied. 2. Okay, so our wheat is too high, but easy way to fix that is just hit the 3 button and click that off. Now the wheat's going down. So, and then if we wanted to, we could throw... Does one of these make water? Ooh, an algae farm does make water, actually. So we can throw an algae farm down here. And then, good to go. So, another way to like help stabilize our wheat, because we need it to be lower, just click off a bunch of these, and it'll drop even faster. So that's pretty much this challenge in a nutshell. It is pretty much done. We're looking to offload a shit ton of wheat all at the same time. So we have 110 wheat. We're not making any more. It should, in theory, drop it down to literally 0 real quick here. We only need to make 10 more bread and 2. Oh, I guess I was like, what? It went down? No, we sold some in one of our shops. So, I'm waiting for it to tick, actually, and apparently it's not. Yeah, there we go. It's back to ticking. So, 208, but you don't fail if you hit over 50. So, I mean, it's okay. It's not like you're going to be in too much of a problem there. Back to the main menu we go, because we cannot fit the second one in here in time. So, as you can see, once we click on challenge, we are now caught up after that failed recording, so we're kind of pissed about that, but it is what it is. And then I'm also pissed off about the fact that when you come to this challenge, I'm like, oh, with, where is it? Sometimes the lack of space forces you to think vertical farming, which I don't know if that's the correct thing. It's probably a spelling error, which obviously I picked out before. I said, oh, I wonder what the size will be. Maybe it'll be 5 by 5. That's pretty small. That makes sense, right? Guess what? It is actually 5 by 5, and I guessed it correctly. But now I sound like an idiot because I'm like, oh, I guessed it correctly. Just believe me. I'm so lucky. Haha. But you just have to take my word on that one. So, yeah, that's one challenge done, or the 6th challenge done. Quickly. I don't know if I'll use the word efficiently, but we got it done. So thank you for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, see some more, subscribe, and I'll see you next time in Blockhood.